The reason you never ever ever try and take the butt off before you take the forestock off is you'll see here where the butt screws in to the receiver here, there's a square end on the end of the main buttstock screw which projects out a couple of millimetres. You start turning that, what you're going to do, that sits in here like so, you're going to crack that and you're going to damage or ruin your forestock. Not a good thing to do. So as I said, I'm not removing the buttstock today, I'll leave that for another time. But what you would do in this case, you take everything out, if you were removing the butt. So if, like me, you've got an pull through and an oiler, they come out. You use a big screwdriver, that goes in. Sometimes you've got to fiddle around a bit to find the edge, and you might need to use a wrench, a shifter, a pair of pliers, vice grips, whatever, to turn it. But you carefully take the buttstock off and put it back on while the forward timber is removed. So what you can do is, I'll bring it forward a bit. You can see what the stripped receiver looks like. It's got the magazine release here, the sear for the action up here. So that's a stripped receiver. The 1947 barrel on it, unnumbered, on a 1940 sight blade and sight bridge, I suppose you'd call it. Safety mechanism here. Thing is, you don't take off things unless you really need to. So I'm not sure if you got that, but I'll just give you another look. 1941 Lithgow. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the timber over. Because this is going on another rifle. Because I can. What we do, same thing in reverse. Coming from the rear end forward, you slide the new timber up, seat it up gently, bring it forward. You might have to move the forward band slightly, the forward screw slightly. So that's in like so. What I normally do now is put the main screw back in, the forward one. Not sure of the terminology, but you know. You feel that pulling up. This rear screw here, there's a bush in there, and that's the king screw goes in there. So you slide the trigger assembly under the sear. I normally just check it to make sure I've got it lined up. Yep, and I can move the sear. So I get the king screw. Just spin it in by hand a bit. Put the trigger guard screw back in, the rear trigger guard screw. Maybe if I put it in the right way that might help. Have to kind of wobble it around, wiggle it around a little bit to get her in. Whoop. Not that far, almost. Now aha! Yeah, this is why you don't do the king screw in too far. Put the rear. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Just get a thread on that. Now we'll go with the king screw again. That's tight. Both tight. And this forward screw. So we now have the new forestock on this rifle. What I'm actually also doing is I'm putting a new upper handguard. There's the new upper handguard. Hang on. And there's the other one. Which one matches better? Actually, no, I'll put this one back on. So, nose cap. Take that screw out of there. Slide the nose cap back on. Gentle, gentle, gentle. In fact, very gentle here. Sits in like so. Don't need you. And this screw. What I do now, see the hole in the butt with the little butt door, the trap door. Oil bottle goes in, yoink, and the oiler slides in, the pull through rather. I don't actually use the oiler in the pull through, but I keep them there just for completeness. So that's all put back together. Lift the rear side. Rear handguard just snaps on. Sight down. Magazine hooks in like so. Give it a bit of a whump and in she goes. Good. Bolt head spins around, slide it in, clicks down onto its little rail, hold the trigger in. So there we have it, folks, a new forestock on this rifle. I'm going to change the buttstock over when I get another buttstock, and there we go, the disassembly and reassembly of the Lee Enfield No1 Mark III rifle. There you have it, folks. Thanks very much.